this verse has some bad news. The bad news is no, God does not necessarily will that you live till you're 150 and never get a cold or COVID or sick or cancer and you're rich. That's not necessarily God's will. That's the bad news. But here's the good news. The good news is the bad news. You see, the fact that that's not God's desire for your life is infinitely good news, because that means that God's desire for your life is better than that. God is a perfect Father who has perfect love for his children. And so if God doesn't want you to live a completely pain-free and rich lifestyle, that's because he's got something infinitely better for you. God doesn't have necessarily a big house in his plans for you. He's got a kingdom for you. He's not necessarily got a new attitude for you, but he wants to transform you. It's not a bank account, but an eternal weight of glory. Not superficial happiness, but deep and abiding joy. Not physical health, but spiritual and eternal life, and that abundantly. What's a clean bill of health for the next 20 years, or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 until you die? What's a clean bill of health? Knowing that you're going to have aches and pains and groan and live in a futile world. What is that compared to being made new into a new creation that lives forever with God himself?